here we go for episode 11. I have yet to start editing episode 10, but that's okay. As you can see, I've got them all lowered, and you can see a little redstone back there. And I got the redstone underneath the stone back here, so it won't activate all these. And I'm going to try... Oh, I'm going to try doing the zombie discount thing. I don't know if it's been nerfed in this version or if that's for the next version. But I've got a bunch of weakness potions, splash versions there. And you can see the golden apples in my heart bar. Let's see, I need... I'll give that to the zombie. I have a name tag in my inventory, I do believe, yeah. Which, granted, if the zombie is holding something, they don't despawn, but... Oh. Open? Now, hopefully, I don't screw up and get a mini zombie, because those things are a pain in the butt to deal with. Gotta find a dark area. There. Now I can use hitboxes. Now I know how to... Ooh. I see a tall critter there. That looks like a creeper. And if it is... I think they still have it so that, yeah, with a bow in the offhand and looting on your sword, you'll get the looting effect applied. There's a skeleton over there on the left. There's zombies. I only need one of you. For now. Pow! Right in the kisser. He's old as everybody's meat. Where is that? Ah, here we go. Ooh, he switched them. Hans McFat. That's his new name. Yeah, I gotta name the goofy things. And he should attack those villagers. There we go. While he's doing that, I'm gonna grab a few of these potions in here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm on hard mode. On hard, they will have a 100% chance of zombifying the villagers. Yeah, I've also got rockets in there, so. And I've got him as flight duration 3. By the way, I didn't make those stone swords. Those are from the skeletons that I killed. Get all. Oh, he got all 6 of them. We'll do this. Drop this down to 12. Particles. is he holding my sword? It took about 5 minutes. And I got another villager just a little while ago. Traded him up. I don't really need to suffer these guys so badly as I do with these guys. First time I've actually seen that happen where they, that I can recall, when they changed to zombies with golden tools. But while that's going on, what should I do here? Actually, I have a chest somewhere. Okay. Once I'm done with this whole, these guys transformed and, or cured. Let it there. Come on, go through the door. There we go. I'll just fade out. Come back when these guys have changed back. Is it adventure? No, it's not. Oh, regular Minecraft. Okay, I've almost got that tab complete. This is gonna be a while. Getting a boat and float with a goat. Tame the cat variants. Get each frog variant on a lead. That doesn't have to be at the same time, apparently. But I guess the next time I do some, what is it? Jobs video, I'll make my frog hatcheries. Going in and like recording the aquarium. Oh, there's one. Ooh, look at that. Silk touch for one. Protection 4 for 1. 2. Channeling for 1. That's nice. You know what? While I'm at it. Ooh, another one changed. I think I should get like a capture card for my Switch. Because I've gotten done the Nintendo Online stuff right before me doing some really old games. Fire Aspect. So I'm gonna need that on a sword in the future. I have Bane of Arthropods. Let's see. So I'll put that on a touch for protection. Efficiency 4. Thorns 3 is one I do need. Are these at efficiency 5? They are not. Oh, I don't have enough for it yet. I do need mending. And I need mending a lot. I do need that. It's unbreaking, loyalty. I don't have enough for it. But I do now. Which I need for my boots. So that's good. But I gotta leave this, I'm gonna leave this on hard now. That's okay because I am armored. Relatively. Book depository. The reason I say this about Bane of Arthropods is because it'll increase the speed of my the collection on the what do they call it? Killing the spiders over here at the string farm that I'm about to make. I've also gone and been harvesting a lot of sand from the hop. And a lot of bamboo. I put an auto smelter over here. But since I'm going to be doing the bamboo farm this episode, I'll use that to supply that with enough glass and smelt all that down into glass. That should cover a lot of future projects. Hopefully I'll get enough additional librarians that trade glass so that I don't have to worry too much about smelting all that sand, and I could just buy the glass. I will use it for the whoops. Alright, so here's the fun part. Because this is all exposed from the bottom, I'm going to have to... Crud. I'm going to have to come in from the bottom to get the... Oh man, I didn't get those books into the skeleton farm. Oh wait, oh well. I'll just drop them into one of these chests here. Alright. And that right there, so I can leave a looting sword over here. Plenty here to make more. I didn't grab another. I need another dang lamp. Because I'm going to have one in each half of this. I'm going to have it set. Oh, I'm also going to need levers. Now that we have what I need here for this stuff. Wow, that was a lot from that one little spider. You know what? I'll start with this one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, what I'll do... Yeah, I'll have, like, because one side of this, you have to have, it helps to put a thing of water in there to drown any spiders that go up the wall. And you gotta do that a little bit higher up. Like, you gotta do like one block higher. I don't want any wood this far. Okay. Oh, that's right. I brought enough wood to make some more signs. Okay, because yeah, you gotta use signs to hold the water up for the drowning thing. I'm gonna rig this one so that the spiders will. Well, no, I'll go and just dig out the or cut out the glass on this one side. All right. Okay. And this is another one I can't really credit who it was because I've seen so many different people doing the exact same video on how to do a cave spider farm. Well, you could do it with this spider spawner, I guess. And one of them I'd seen is someone who has a reputation for stealing or taking credit for things they didn't design. But I'm going to try to not be one of those people. Okay, here we go. If I can go... Okay. There. Oops. I think for the next odd job video, I'll do it'll be the one where I go and get Swift Sneak for my pants, sneaky pants. Take that down. Now I'll put the water here and here. And they'll funnel here. Any of them that get to the wall and decide they're going to climb up will drown in that water there. And unfortunately, the water will, the items will float on top of the water. But I'm going to have a thing on there because it'll be by the edge there, I can pick it up through the block. This has got to come out. You know what? It'll be fine to put it here. crap. We're gonna get killed in here. Yeah, my mistake was breaking that torch off of the thing. Dang, what the heck? Dang it. There. Now they aren't going to spawn. I'm going to find a spot where I can set both of these off. If I come on. So we'll say this block here. What I'll do is I'll put this rail down, because it's obviously it doesn't belong there. Ooh. Better yet. Because that one's now active. I'll set that one up so that instead of pointing towards me, it'll point towards that, so they'll all come straight to the middle here. So this is where I'm going to stand for AFK once I'm done with this. The derp is strong with this one. I have pretty much discarding like about an hour's worth of video for this episode because I am overthinking this way too much. I have... Okay, so first I had it, you know, try to have them all on like one little level here, so that the ice here was one block higher, and it kept hanging up there, and it would hang up here, and it'd hang up over there, and it just wasn't working. Then I tried this stuff, because, hey, it'll make them drop down, and they'll keep going, because they were hanging up with the ice underneath the signs. So I decided, hey, drop it down, that they're hanging up at corners, they're moving off, getting moved up. All I had to do was make two chambers, and by the way, you got to have that covered right there, otherwise they get out. I didn't think of that. My brain was fried from work last night. I could just make two of those facing away from each other. The spiders come down, they see me, they come towards it, they get the slice. That's all. That's all I have to do. That's all I have to do. I made this harder than it has to be. So I'm going to tear all this junk out. And I need an extra pair of these things too. So I'll come back. Actually, I'll just make a quick run back to base. It's just like one rocket flight over. If I aim this... Oh, don't want to do that right there. Oh, you really... Remember how I said the derp is strong with this one? God, what do I got a feeling I'm gonna like kill myself doing this? Oh, perfect. It's beautiful. I'm probably like maxing out the thing on my audio input for OBS. But, yep. Yeah, this has been a really frustrating time. Yeah, I overcomplicate things way too much. By the way, did I mention I'm not a professional? Oops. See what I mean? Yeah. Okay. First, just Do this. Let's see, now... Just because I don't feel like, you know... There we go. Now I have what I need. Oh, yeah. See, this is a great spot for both of them. See, I can see that one over there is still spinning. So, yeah. I'm doing this correctly. I did it again. See that? See what I mean? I need more slabs. Those are andesite slabs. You know what? Smash cut to me being around and back with those slabs. Okay, now that I'm back, I have been derping way too much with this. You know what? It won't hurt to just let that stuff go to the... So, see, the thing with the slabs is the spiders, when you have like a block on top of it, yeah, they'll be able to get underneath in between that and the block. So they get to a half block high space. Or half, yeah. But the, crap. Oh, man, I'm gonna need more hoppers than I have. Dang it. That's fine. That's interesting. Or convenient, I should say. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need that many hoppers for now. I can just add on to this later. Okay. Let's see. I want to get in here, and I will block. Okay, it's just a bat. It's just a bat. I'll just block this off for now, because I'm going to come in here. Am I doing this right? Okay, so I know it's gonna be kind of weird with it being just 3, but it doesn't have to be 3 wide. What the heck? Well, heck with it. That one's 3 wide. I'll leave this one 3 wide. There. Now it should I also didn't get more copper things. You know what? I will do that part off, getting the extra supplies off camera from this point. Just gonna do that after I finish testing this, I guess. But first I've gotta. Oh, get in there! Get in there! Get in there! Oh. Really? Get on it. Let's see if I can put these. Okay, so as I'm looking at it, I should be able to yeah, that should work. Should. Doesn't mean it will. I better put... Actually, I better put a block here. And one on the other side of those slabs. And one on top of the lightning rod. So that they can't squeeze out on top of it. Oh, I already did that over here. Okay. And then we shall test. Now, the problem is that this spot here is too far from that one to be active. But see, it's active now, while that one over there is still active. So I could stand like right over here, and then just, when I feel there's enough of them, I could just come over here and just give them a cut. And to spare you the cringe, I'll do this half off camera. But let's test this. Yeah, see? And then... Hee. Not that I really worried about XP from that one. Actually, I can put that back in there. I could also funnel all of this into a central collector, which will be nice. But yeah, I'll come back after I trim all this back and, you know, make it not a mess. Okay, so the thing is finished, but there's a squishy over there I must slice. Boink. Come on. Drop a slime head. It did! I got slime head! Okay, now that I got that handled, this is a little janky, but the good news is that, as you can see up there, that one's spinning and that one's spinning. I can turn these both off. And as they all come out... See, I was overthinking this so dang much, it was just going to be frustrating. So if I were to belly up to that, it would deactivate that one. Turn off hitboxes. But I find that I can slice these guys while that one over there is still spinning. So that's that taken care of. So I'm going to kill these off and make a quick run over to the desert where I've been getting sand to make all the glass because the villagers were being stingy. And there's a mesa nearby, or a Badlands biome. They changed the name of it. Uh-oh. You didn't get the slicey. I cut you. Okay. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to get some terracotta. And I will turn that into glazed terracotta. And because slime doesn't stick to that, it'll work perfectly for the flying machines that will be needed for the bamboo farm. And I'll come back when I get started on that. Okay, so as you can see, there's no glazed terracotta in this. It's because of the tutorial video I went and picked. I had picked it after having collected the terracotta. I had this is actually the third different design I planned on, or I picked. Mainly is the simplest that will give me a lot in a large or in a short amount of time. And I had originally tried recording, and then I'd pause just to listen to the recording, or just listen to the video, the tutorial. But instead, it was better to just, and less time consuming, to just show it built, and whatever needed to be described, I would describe how I did that. So I do a quick run through of it, but I will link the tutorial in the description. Okay, so here we are at the base part of the bamboo farm that's in progress, and instead of just, what I should have done was watch the tutorial video all the way through first while building along in a redstone testing world. I had kept cutting back and forth and pause and all that, but to make this simpler, I'm going to start it this way. You'd take your basic building block you're going to use and make a perimeter first that's 27 by 12, so 12 this way and 27 that way. And then you would come to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th, the 8th one from each end, and you would go and dig a trench all the way across. And you'd place your redstone torches so it'll power the blocks above it all the way from the perimeter, and then you would fill it in. Then you would come out here, you dig down two from the end and then all the way across. You put your chest down. You put a row of 12 hoppers facing that all feed into that. They'll all go into the what's it called? The chest. I don't actually need that hopper right there. Actually, I'll come and retrieve it later. And starting with the corner, you do every other one with a barrel on it and a hopper, and that's so that the thing does not overflow it too quickly. From each hopper, you would go out a comparator, a block with a torch off the back, block above the torch, repeater, and then a block. On each of those hoppers, you have your powered rails, and you'd have blocks in between them. I don't think you actually have to have those blocks, but that's what they put in the video. You'd have a powered rail on each of those so that if there's items in this, it'll shut off, or if there's anything going through this hopper at all, it'll send a signal through to shut off the, or an inverted signal, excuse me, the signal will shut this off. It will, and the unpowered rail will stop the carts, the hopper carts. You'd have a regular rail, and then you go all the way to here with the rails, loop around with your regular rails, go all the way back with the powered rails. And then you'd have out here, you'd put your lever, which I have it turned on at the moment, with repeaters going all the way through so that it creates the signal necessary to shut off the torches, which will shut off, it'll stop the carts. You would come up here at each end, starting from right in front of the hopper carts, so from on top of the regular rail, you do a 3 out, and then all the way across at both ends, and you go and put a perimeter around the outside, so that it would look like 4 on the end here, going from the 3 to the 4 because it's over the carts. And then you'd fill this in with grass, and then you would, and this is part for the flying machine, which I will describe once I've got the flying machine done. Okay, so for the flying machine harvesting thing, which I've got just a couple blocks more to place before it's done, you would come in from this corner. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5, yeah. Actually, you know what? Because I know it's just above one of these things. So from the 4th of these little things here, straight above it, you'd have a zigzag thing going here with your building blocks. You'd have a lever on the back with a torch. You'd have a full delay repeater going from this observer that's facing across, or that's facing to the other end. The repeater would point into that block. You have dust on there and there. The piston, as you can see, is extended. And next to the down and one away from the when you're facing the observer down and to the left, one is an obsidian block that I'm sure you saw. You'd have your, from the obsidian block, you'd have a sticky piston facing out. You'd place a slime block there, face that way to put your sticky piston there, and you'd have another slime block there. And you go out 4 more slime blocks and a piece of glass. You do the same thing over here. So in total you have 10 slime blocks on this. Then from this piston straight across, you'd put an obsidian block. So over your 3rd block there, you'd have a, well, I'm sure you can see the stuff here. That's another repeater on full delay. There's redstone up there. That lever isn't absolutely necessary. It's more of a just in case kind of thing. And you would finish this part off by coming up here, placing your observer in there. And you put one right here too. You got to have them facing up. I'd seen some old videos where I was trying. That wasn't supposed to happen. You know what? It's fine. I can take this off. I'd seen some old videos. One for a gas farm that uses flying machines like this, and for some reason they had them facing horizontally. And in the video they worked, but when I built it, they didn't. And you could build this without putting the sides on it. And you would just turn the flying machine on with that lever there. And you would also flip that lever there to turn on the things. But I'm going to go and build this up. The tutorial video I'm following, he didn't build them as high as bamboo can grow because, well, it can replace it. But I'm going to do that anyway myself. So I will come back when I have the... Actually, I got plenty more glass. I'll put this in there because I don't need it. Don't need that. Don't need the slime blocks. I'll put my water bucket back. Now I'll also leave space to do my to get in for my bamboo. Okay, so as you can see, the wall is all the way up. I did have a mishap with the return station, but I had fixed that. As you can see, this stuff is still spilling in down here. I think I mentioned earlier that what I'm going to do whenever I go to build something that requires that I watch a tutorial, I'll build it in my testing world while watching the tutorial, and then I'll probably like transfer some screenshots of important parts of it to my desktop. But oh, hey, that stuff's... Okay. And really, I would just flip that lever there. And the one over on this end is in case something goes wrong with the thing, which it did earlier. I didn't like that I was having to flip that lever every time. And that's because I had that, that repeater is supposed to face into this block instead of the observer. I wasn't paying attention. But I went not counting the slabs at the top that aren't actually necessary. It's 16 blocks tall, starting from this, so not counting that. And the reason I went 16, unlike the 10 or 12 that the dude did in the tutorial video, I decided to go to the full height that bamboo can go to reduce the amount of loss. And it is still spilling in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off. This is going to go right back in. And I'm going to go transfer this over to my smelter over there that's for that sand. And I somehow lost a piece of scaffolding. Eventually I'll come back and expand this. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll just leave it. And eventually, when I get the spawn chunks hauled out or whatever, I will build an industrial smelter, and I'll probably take this down, like tear this whole thing down and move it over there. That's going to happen sometime significantly after I have built a shulker farm. But I think it's safe to say that I can call it for this episode. And I will come back for episode 12 when I go to an ancient city to deal with getting some swift sneak and all that. Yeah, that's going to be some fun. And I will probably try to get a warden head thanks to that data packs, which is going to require that I kill one of them things. But I will see you in the near future. And I should probably go and edit this video first, or before I do episode 12, just to minimize the amount of space that's getting taken up by old videos. But somewhere we have... Where's it at? There we go. We can take that one off of there. And we'll come back and I'll find out how much or what I gotta do to get to that ancient city. See you later.